Good evening, universe. How are you? So, how was your day? What have you been doing to keep yourself busy? I started to notice the positive impact of this earlier. A pair of my pants that I've been measuring to see how close I am to fitting in them. I could tell I was getting closer today. Finally, right? It's good news. Very good news. Keep moving forward. I believe I am going to get involved in this Shake Harl 5-week challenge that he starts next Monday. So, you might see a few more videos related to exercise, maybe some recipes for food, things like that. Some of my favorite juices, so that's most likely coming. I also have 2 videos I want to do. One is about Game of Thrones, the ultimate spoiler prediction, and the Monsters University film, which I saw today. I heard that this assignment that I've bid on today, that there are a total of 6 people that have applied for it. So, there we go. Last time I had 2 others to compete against for it. Now I have 5. We shall see. I'm working on my presentation, and I've got some cool ideas. Ultimately, what I'd like to do this time out is not be making the presentation live, but have it pre-recorded and play it when I'm there. That way I can relax, see the reaction, experience it for myself, and then just be ready. The machine's acting up again today. I think when you push start on this thing, you switch between programs if you push it more than once. like I said, I would like it to be that I'm sitting there and watching the presentation with them, and then I can fill any questions in and make it very visual. So that's the goal. Oh, I see. This thing's counting backwards. I have to get closer to the screen. That's why you keep seeing the top of my head. I think it'll be better though, that way. I can judge the reactions. I can avoid tangents. Make it visually stimulating and appealing, audio-wise as well. That's the minutes counting down. I really like the idea of doing it this way too. I'm going to try something a little different with the way I make the presentation, even though I'm using the same format. I'm going to have, in the original version that I did for the assignment last year, around the same time, believe it or not, I put down things like I would do my mission statement and my executive summary, which is really describing my business and our focus. And then I went on and did stuff about the business I was looking at. Excuse me. Then looked at the numbers for the business. And then I said, here's what we can do in the future. This time I'm going to talk and how we will handle the business. That was the last part of it too. Now I think I'm going to talk about my business and talk about how we do business, and then move on to the current situation of this location, this assignment. And then at the end, take the two of them, what you know about my business, what we know about this business, this is what's going to happen in the future. And then it makes an A, B equals C type of thing. So, that's what I'm thinking of doing. My apologies for that. I'm still learning about the elliptical, believe it or not. I usually just get on and push start. I'm trying to learn more about how it works. And the moments of frustration that are created under certain situations. I went and saw Monsters University earlier, like I told you. So I got some of my workout doing that. Earlier when I was on the elliptical, first time for the day, pushed the button to start, and it went for 5 or 7 minutes, and then it shut off like it did the other time when we were doing our interaction. And so I was going by my phone to decide how long I was going to stay on. And then my state representative for my contract, he called and was telling me about that at a facility. And time just lost track, and I was going to do a 25-minute workout, 15 to 25-minute workout before I went to the movie. And, but once I finished speaking with him, time was away from me, and I had to get down to the theater. So, this is the first time I've been on for a long period. I enjoy it though. After seeing those results today on my stomach and what's happening, makes me very excited to continue with this, as well as to do the 5-week challenge with Shay Carl. Also, whether he ever sees it or not, right now, one of the other YouTubers I watch, Ty Moss, he's going through some illness right now. I think he was investigating to find out whether he has meningitis. That was the last video he was talking about. And they could not come up with a diagnosis yet. Great YouTuber, a dedicated YouTuber, because he did a video even when he was in the hospital. I think that says a lot about him. So, to Ty Moss, you're a pretty big inspiration for me, pal. For videos, vlogging, so to speak. And I really wish you well. You're probably better, if you ever see this, you're probably better by then, but should you not, and you see it during the time you're going through this, well wishes to you, now and always. Those minutes seem to count down fast, that's for sure. That's just going off every 30 seconds, which would be irritating as hell. I can notice it though. This is our 2-week mark. This will have been 14 days. Once this video is uploaded, we've been doing this for 2 weeks straight. And I appreciate all the views whenever they come. Thank you. I've been listening to the Game of Thrones Book 1. Great book. Very similar to the series in ways. Some minor differences. More conversational differences than the book displays them a little differently than the movie does. Or the series does. Still great though. You still learn a lot about the characters from the show. You just are left... You get more detail about them. But they paint a pretty solid picture of the characters in the series. Excuse me. With relation to the book. So, not that many differences as far as character definition is concerned. There are some differences in the look of the characters, though. Are you on your bike? Are you on your elliptical? Are you walking? Don't lose focus. I'm huffing and puffing with you here. But we're seeing results. We really, really are. I'm seeing results. And I'm sure if you've been doing this straight with me for a couple of weeks, you're starting to see results. Whether it be in your air. I can tell differences in the way my air is. I seriously can. Like how much air I have versus that which I've had in the past, the limited amount of oxygen, my breathing has improved. I can really tell that, so I hope you are experiencing the same thing. Don't stop doing this. This is for you. I'm your companion, essentially. Hopefully helping the time fly faster. You notice the title of this show is 15 minutes. That's what we're working with. 15 minutes a day can make a difference. And look how fast our time flies. Look at this. Time's up. It's an old picture of me too. I'm trying not to look too close to the time. I'm trying to focus on what we're doing here. We're doing a good job. All of us. We're seeing results. I feel them. I know you have to feel them in some kind of capacity. Keep going. We're in this together. It's not a race. It's a marathon. It's long term. It's for our lives, for our health. Seriously. Take care of yourself. We all have the capacity to heal ourselves as much as we believe we can. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace be with you. Live with passion.